sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag ay magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.
Ito ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. This is the 2024 MPBL regular season, and we return to the Olivares College Gym, where a big Friday night crowd is anticipating a big matchup. Mark Pingris coming off his season debut with the Biñan Tatak Gel squad, 16 points in the win against Bulacan. He will be matched up against John Oduba, who has filled in for after the release of Mark Yee. 21 points in the last game against Nueva Ecija. Ito si John Oduba. He's had a tough task of filling that role, but for Parañaque, it's all about getting back on track. Para naman sa Biñan, it's all about sustaining after that consistency na nakuha nila after that win against Bulacan. Our matchup is Biñan against Parañaque. It's a jam-packed Olivares College Gym. Magandang gabi po mga kaliga. Si Dev Tupas kasama si Christian Wanzon, Mika Abisamis at courtside. And Christian, when you see a crowd this big, I know it's your first time this season dito sa Olivares.
It's about time because this was supposed to be my third time, pero nagkaroon ng change of venues, you know, dahil ginamit itong gym. It's just so, I'm just so happy to see this. It's always electric. You know, the feeling inside, especially here sa Parañaque. It's been like this since season 1.
That's true.
One of 10 original teams itong Parañaque.
That's true. And syempre kasama din natin from courtside Miss Mika Abisamis, who I'm sure did not mind the traffic going here. It's a fantastic evening of basketball. Mika, kamusta ka naman?
You know, if you hear a crowd like this, you would definitely think that they are cheering for a legit team, which is why Coach Mike Sagigit continues to be proud of his children, as he calls them, as they go against strong contenders. But today, this will be tested against experienced players like Mark Pingris and JJ Helterbrand, who will be part of the lineup of Biñan today. But he is happy that he has Big Boy Hernandez na makakatulong daw sa confidence ng depensa nila. Sa Delphin, Coach Chris.
Maraming salamat, Mika. And Big Boy Hernandez picked up from Bulacan. He was released by Bulacan, and you know, a good role player who can, you know, fill up, ease the load on John Oduba and JP Sarao a bit as they take on bigger challenges this season. And yun na nga, when you talk about Biñan, they're coming off a win against Bulacan last week, and 81-61 ang final score niyan. It happened on their home floor in Biñan.
Oh, this was like a scripted movie, and what I mean by that, because Biñan being a top 8 team, Bulacan, you know, a non-playoff team, and Biñan just led from start to finish. Had you know, the biggest lead of the game early in that fourth quarter of 30 points. And then I think what's key in this game, as you see the numbers, lopsided really, 51-31 rebounds, 46-20 in the paint, fast break points 25-6, was the points by Mark Pingris, as you mentioned. We had a little chat with him here at center court because he missed a lot of games because of injuries. And then the games that he missed was majority part when, after winning 6 straight games, they lost 4 straight games. And that's why I think that's big for them, especially coming into this building against a winning team like Parañaque.
And the importance of this game as well for playoff implications.
Exactly.
You know, this is you can say na parang dalawang panalo to if you get a victory over a South Division rival, as Parañaque is right now. Parañaque 79-90 ang final score in that loss to Nueva Ecija. This was a game in Abra, and really just, you know, naubusan sila ng firepower against this Nueva Ecija team.
It's a tough task against Nueva Ecija, just like any other team would go against them. And that's why I think the guy, the name that you mentioned, Big Boy Hernandez, he's going to play a key role, because in that game, you know, kita-kita yung butas sa big men. You know, he points in the paint, Nueva Ecija, you know, Macaloni in particular. Billy Robles, who's a wing, did not take a three-point shot in that game. Everything was operated inside the paint, whether in the half court or in fast break. You see, plus 18 yung points in the paint. So that was an outstanding game by John Oduba, one of the potential talents that we have in this league. He finished with 21 and 16 with 16 boards, 7 on the offensive glass. Now, I think the addition of Hernandez is going to play a big role as they move forward into becoming a legit playoff team.
Oo, and yun na po. Let's get ready to watch and witness a big game on a Friday night. Parañaque and Biñan coming up. Let's go to Miguel Pere.
MPTV Channel 53 on satellite and on Pilipinas Live app. Let's meet our starters. First, for Biñan Tatakgel Beast Motorcycle GameX. Starting at guard, number 0, Pamboy Raimundo. Forward, number 88, Kenny Rocacurva. The other guard, number 22, Carlo Lastimosa. Power forward, number 9, KG Canaleta. And starting at center, number 15, Pinoy Sakuragi, Mark Pingris. The head coach for Biñan Tatakgel is Boyet Fernandez. Assistant coaches Gino Manansala, Gino Manuel, Eliazar Kabutotan, J.R. Manansala, Jervin Gaco, and Rico Meyerhofer. Team manager is Jojo Cunanan. Team owner Sajid Nuevo. LGU partner is Vice Jalalonte with Monching Talisayon. And now, Olivares College Gym, get on your feet, because it's time to meet the starting unit of your Parañaque Patriots. Starting at forward, number 28, Oxford Ruaya. Guard, number 11, Kit Pido. Starting at center, number 7, Christian Hernandez. Guard, number 9, Jello Razon. And the other forward, number 19, is Parañaque Patriots playing team manager Jamal Vizcara. The head coach for your Parañaque Patriots is Mike Sagigit. Assistant coaches Stephen Mapera, Philip De La Cruz, Al Vergara, Lito Aguilar, Syke Miguelino, and Olan Santos. Assistant team managers are Joel Mendoza and Councilor Marvin Santos. Team owner is...
Our starting five presented by Buenas, Pamboy Raimundo, Carlo Lastimosa, Mark Pingres, KG Canaleta, and Kenny Rocacurva para sa Biñan. Para naman sa Parañaque, it's their newcomer, a new recruit, Big Boy Hernandez, the man in the middle, Jello Razon, Keith Pido, Ford Ruaya, and Jamal Vizcara, the playing team manager. Where else can you find a playing team manager?
Exactly. And I think it's an interesting decision, though, that coming off the bench, si John Uduba, after a 21-16 performance, tinapat kagad ni Coach Mike si Hernandez kay Sakuragi, kay Mark Pingris. And they make a big, the first stop of the game on that post action by Sakuragi.
Watch out for the first basket, Christian. Canaleta misses.
If I was playing in this game, I would do everything that I can to make the first basket.
Lastimosa blows by everyone else. Na-shock si Jamal Vizcara.
Ang bilis.
Ford Ruaya. Here's Vizcara. Jello Razon fires. And that's how you welcome the first basket here in Parañaque. 3-2.
So much that we don't need to say anything.
Pamboy misses. Rebound, Jamal. Keith Pido. Matched up against Pamboy Raimundo. It's a star-studded Biñan team against Parañaque. Here's Vizcara testing the defense of Lastimosa. That won't drop. Here's Carlo. Pamboy Raimundo. Canaleta. Up against Ford Ruaya. KG. Couple of fakes. Pamboy on the move. Raimundo. Couldn't get the runner to drop. Here's Keith Pido. Pido inside. could not make the shot from in close. Roca Curva goes behind the back. Pido fighting for that loose ball. Great pass to Razon. Jello blocked by KG. And what action we're seeing in the first 2 minutes of this ball game. Pido, the fadeaway. Wala. And KG Canaleta secures the loose ball. And you're Biñan, you just want to take this crowd out of the game. Pero easier said than done. Bawat galaw may maingay yung crowd eh.
Oo, kahit na hindi basket. No, tumatakbo pa lang yung player, nagde-dribble pa lang. Nagwawala na yung crowd dito. Paano pa kaya yung mga tawag na ganito as a foul was called downstairs as Hernandez was trying to deny yung post positioning. Ito si Mark Pingris. Ayun, double foul ang tinawag.
Double foul, so tingnan natin dito. So this one, ito yung hawak dito sa yung kaliwang kamay.
Yung left arm ni Pingris and at the same time yung kamay din ni Big Boy Hernandez.
And great pickup para sa Parañaque. Big Boy Hernandez. And Roca Curva, one dribble pull up, too strong, rebound ni Keith Pido.
Parañaque that time switched into a zone on the baseline, out of bounds under.
Ruaya. 10 on the shot clock. Jamal Vizcara gets it to Big Boy Hernandez. Short on that jumper. Amboy Raimundo, binabantayan ni Keith Pido. Gets it to Canaleta. They go down low to Carlo Lastimosa. He's asking for a foul. Jello Razon on the move. Jello gets it back. Thought about it. And a
Foul
foul
off the ball,
on
yeah.
Canaleta. And they don't mind here. I know these are legends. But anytime we're up against Parañaque, solid ang suporta sa Patriots.
Ibang klase.
Ford Ruaya, binigay kay Jello Razon. Razon, the ball fake. Drop pass, naagaw. Roca Curva saves it to Raimundo. And Carlo Lastimosa is fouled by Keith Pido. And Judy foul para kay Keith Pido. And 3.5 minutes gone by. And both teams only with one field goal made. And Lastimosa makes the first free throw. 8 points and 2 assists per ball game. You can see Carlo Lastimosa. Coach Boyet Fernandez, multi-titled coach. Has won championships in the NCAA, the D-League, and the PBA.
What's lacking? Siyempre,
MPBL.
dito na lang. Which I'm sure has added motivation sa kanyang napakagandang resume. Ruaya with a turnaround.
Tisian, nakuha ni Mark Pingris ang rebound. Here's Carlo Lastimosa. Runs into Big Boy. Binigay kay Pingris. And great help there by Hernandez. Pamboy Raimundo. 8 to shoot. Nakuha ni Roca Curva. Drives baseline. Roca Curva. The kick out. Lastimosa for 3. And what about the patience there from Biñan? 7 points para kay Carlo.
Roca Curva right there. His attempt to drive the baseline. Actually good defense by Pido. But he finds an open shooter in the weak side. Carlo Lastimosa, we all know what he can do. He could score the basketball with ease.
Here's Razon. One dribble pull-up. That's a tough shot. And Canaleta secures the rebound. They go quickly. Lastimosa is open. Did not get the roll. Roca Curva on the putback.
If there's one thing that Biñan wants to happen is that they want to attack yung depensa ni Jello Razon. They did it one time on that Horns play where it was a misdirection to post up Carlo Lastimosa against Razon. That time, Roca Corva getting the offensive rebound over Razon.
Here's Canaleta. Will pull up for three.
Short.
And look at the players coming in. Oduba, Galliano, and Sarao. As we take a look at this three-point shot of the game, brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Carlo Lastimosa swishes that one through. Philip Manalang also in the ball game. Naiwan lang si Jamal Vizcara from the first five.
Ito kagandahan ng Parañaque this season. Lumalim yung kanilang bench. Think about it. Yung backcourt. Pido starting, Manalang back up. And sometimes it's the other way around. As you see, it's two-man game. Just a sorry miss by Sarao of the pass by Galliano.
Roca Corva on the attack. Hang time. Was trying to get a foul. Galliano inside, Roca Corva, great hustle play. Oduba with the jumper. That's short. Roca Corva quickly to Lastimosa. That's a foul on Jamal Vizcara, trying to prevent the fast break.
And that's a good decision by Lastimosa. As soon as he saw the older Jamal Vizcara, even if they didn't have the numbers, he attacked his defense right away because kahit hindi siya nakashoot dun, you put pressure on the defense. Kahit na second team foul pa lamang yun ng Parañaque.
Raimundo for three. Wala. Nakuha ni Udubang rebound. Had 16 of those in the last game against Nueva Ecija. Galliano from the corner. Three-pointer. Wala. Just one field goal for Parañaque. That three-pointer from Jello Razon.
And that's one guy that I believe if Parañaque wants not only to sustain but to exceed expectations.
Oh!
Oh, what a block by Oduba on the rotation. Right here, he rotated on
Himpayan.
the roll against Himpayan as he gets the block.
Sticks it in on Jamar Himpayan. Oduba says, not in my house. Peñarredondo in the game. Himpayan drives. Teardrop, won't go. Balik ang Parañaque. Manalang pushing the pace. Jello Razon is in the game. Oduba inside. Still no finish.
Gotta give credit to Biñan because of their twin tower combination in Himpayan
And J.R. Alabanza.
and J.R. Alabanza. They were alert enough after the drop pass. If you would think it would be open with Oduba, but was enough to challenge him up top and force the miss.
Peñarredondo gets it to J.J. Pido. Manalang for three.
That's a shot. That's a shot. Talk about a guard who doesn't need a warm-up. Kung yung iba, diesel, ito, 97 octane pagpasok. Titira na kagad to kahit hindi libre.
Philip, that's Robbie Manalang.
Robbie Manalang.
12-3 is our count as Parañaque calls timeout. 3:07 remaining in the first quarter.
back at the Olivares College Gym for your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League with a team that has no known figure. I believe we did okay against the Rice Vanguards, according to Coach Mike Sagigit. He pointed out performances from Oduba, as usual, 21 points, and Boss Jemal Vizcara, who is starting to get his groove back. One of his problems, though, against star-studded teams ay napuputol ang rally nila because of the experience of the opponent. So they continue to work on that. Grabe daw ang practices nila kasi di tulad ng ibang teams na hindi na masyadong kailangan ng instructions ang mga veterano. For a team na walang known figure, tulungan daw talaga at doble tutok din sa Delph Coach Chris.
Thanks so much, Mika. And it's a young team, itong Parañaque. Of course, with the exception of veteran presence, Jemal Vizcara. And syempre, itong mga, although halos lahat sila, no, nahawakan din ni Coach Mike at one point in their careers before they went into the MPBL.
Oh, yun ang kagandahan dito sa Parañaque. You know, it seems like there's continuity, you know, sa kanilang programa, which is in a professional level, which we are in right now the last 2 seasons. Rare.
That's true. And JP Sarao, who's had an outstanding season for Parañaque. At least every time mag-cover tayo.
Now look at this one. Even though Manalang missed the layup, it puts pressure at the rim. It forces the defense to rotate. And it opens up opportunities for big men like Sarao to attack the offensive glass and score. Doesn't complete the 3-point play, though.
12-5 ang ating count. Impayan. Pido. Peña Redondo will fire. That won't go. Razon. 4 players back for Biñan. Manalang. Oduba. Sarao has it. Inside. Blocked by Alabanza.
But you see how the scouting report of Biñan of how much they respect etong laro ni Jello Razon. A drag screen in transition, it was a hard show. Si Sarao ang nag-screen doon. And it led to the ball reversal and eventually him on the post. Good defense, though, on the post by Biñan.
Oduba trying to find Sarao. Shot clock down to 2. Galliano has to shoot.
Has to shoot and has to make a basket. This is one guy that I think, again, if Parañaque wants to go the distance, not only of making the playoffs, but having success, I think Galliano has to erupt, has to have a big season, has to score, has to always have a big game.
And JJ Pido.
Hard fall.
That's a hard fall. The Ilongo guard from Biñan. He went up strong right there. And Oduba would be whistled for the personal. And JJ misses. Actually, a distant relative, the third cousin ni Keith.
Herencio?
Keith Pido.
Ah, okay.
Wow. Trying to really... Hindi, maaga pa. Maaga pa.
Late na.
Late na.
Late na. Oo, ano, sabi mo nga kanina, di ba?
And
at least, you know, maganda yung fact na sinabi mo, at least may relation. As you see, Mrs. Pingris.
Oo. In attendance.
Danica, yeah.
Razon, binigay kay JP Sarao. Sarao, jumper. Wala. Ooh, Oduba, that's number 2.
Bigat yan. Mabigat yan.
It's number 2 on John Oduba. Take a look at this 3-pointer.
Catch and shoot.
Para sa ating lucky fan of the game, brought to you by Buenas. And Big Boy Hernandez has to be recalled back to the court para palitan si John Oduba.
That's big. Nasa first quarter pa lamang tayo. And I think he's going to be faced, talking about Coach Mike, with a tougher decision in the second quarter. Especially if they're down, let's say, by this margin or maybe double figures. mapapaisip ka kung gusto mong isugal ulit itong si Uduba, one of your top big men.
Actually, medyo malalim din itong Biñan eh. They still have Mike Maestre there and Alvin Beityong. As
Sobrang lalim nitong Biñan. Nilagay pa sa reserve si Tyron Chan.
Oo nga. Here's Sarao. Nice fake. Block by Peña Redondo. Peña Redondo. Umatake. Strong finish. Para kay Joseph Peña Redondo. Lead is up to 10.
Well, what a finish. Coast-to-coast layup right there by Peña Redondo. Manalang though splits the ball screen. Alabanza meets him at the summit. He's calling for a challenge. I think Coach Boyet might challenge.
And this block, Peña Redondo, triggers our fast break of the game. Brought to you by New Star. Win to the max.
First rule of the fast break, if you're the defense, got to stop the ball.
Nobody there to stop the ball. And Philip Manalang. Mintis ang unang free throw. Free throws have been a problem para dito sa Parañaque. And over the course of the season, look at Manalang's free throw shooting, 48%.
But he gets two.
No, just one.
Just one.
15 to 6. 3-second differential, game clock and shot clock. And Biñan has done a great job taking the energy out of this crowd here in the first quarter. JJ Pido, 3, yes. Now just a long two para kay JJ Pido, 17 to 6. Sarao. Naubusan siya ng oras. An outstanding defensive stand by Biñan in that first quarter.
Oh, the hard show once again on Jello Razon, and the rotation was right there. I thought Agaliano was wide open for a cross-court pass from Sarao, but because Sarao was pressed by time with a couple seconds remaining, was not able to do so. This was the cross-court pass that led to the open three by Carlo Lastimosa. JP Sarao blocked here by Peña Redondo, and Redondo knows what to do with a basketball, court-to-court finish. And in control from start to finish in that first quarter was Biñan.
17 to 6. This first quarter score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Wow, what a sight. This huge crowd on a Friday night dito sa Parañaque. A quick shout out kay Ruel Condo of part of that management team of Biñan. Watching from Clark right now. Jamal Vizcara, Big Boy Hernandez, Ford Ruaya, Jello Razon, and Keith Pido ang lima for Parañaque. Peña Redondo, JJ Pido, Jmar Himpayan, Robbie Manalang, Jair Alabanza ang lima for Biñan. Pido, another long two, that won't drop. Rebound ni Jamal.
Sinusugal talaga nitong depensa, no? Particularly kay Pido. Yung tira sa labas, Pido makes his first shot from the outside. That time, defense still going under the screen, pero mintis na.
And Ford Ruaya secures the offensive rebound. Vizcara wants it. Jamal lumapit. Vizcara off the glass and in. Parang sabi ni Jamal, parang nahihirapan kayo. Ako kaya.
Oh.
That's an offensive
It's a
foul
foul,
on
yeah.
J.R. Labanza.
Extended his hip. But this is the ball screen action up top. The defense into a drop. Jamal just waiting for the right moment. And that seal by Ruaya was enough for him to take and make the shot.
Yep. And if you're wondering bakit naghihiyawan ng mga tao dito,
Pumasok.
J.R. Olegario, the homegrown crowd favorite.
Paborito mo rin yan eh.
Oo, syempre kasama yan sa mga listahan ko.
Oo. Of fast guards.
Oh, Vizcara to Ruaya, no good. Recovered by Pido, by J.J. Helterbrand rather. Wow, legends on the floor. Here's J.J. Himpayan. Manalang. Manalang down low to Himpayan. Squeezes through traffic.
Such poise. How about the catch right there? Manalang in the air. You would think it would end up as a turnover, but the catch by Himpayan and the poise to make the shot.
19-8. Beichong. There's Helterbrand, binigay kay Himpayan. Peña Redondo, 3 on the way. Wala, rebound for Ruaya. Olegario. Hernandez again, top of the key. And Parañaque having a hard time executing. Vizcara fires. Won't go. And Big Boy Hernandez with the offensive rebound. Vizcara again drives. Down low they go. Ruaya. Well defended. Balik sa Biñan ng bola. Quickly to Peña Redondo. And a push on Jamal Vizcara.
Umarte lang daw, sabi ni Jamal.
Ronnie Alonte. Daming ding fans yan. Hindi lang hindi lang stars of Philippine basketball ang meron ng Biñan. May showbiz din.
Oh.
But make no mistake about it, he's a baller. Huh?
And this is not the first time, let's not forget. And I've always been for this. Let's talk about it after this timeout.
19-8 ng ating score. 7 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the first half. Back at the Olivares Gym in Parañaque. Vice Mayor John Villafuerte, the owner of the Parañaque Patriots, and Mrs. Danica Soto Pingris in attendance. It's just a grabe, an electrifying atmosphere dito. And Parañaque has yet to make a run in this ball game. 19-8. JJ was looking for Maestre, who was not expecting the pass.
He was expecting the shot. That's why tumalikod na siya. He was battling underneath for the offensive rebound. Ends up as a turnover. Ito na yung sinasabi natin. Pinasok na ni Coach Mike si Uduba, even with the 2 fouls. because they're still down 19-8, 6 minutes still here in the second quarter. Helterbrand for 3.
Looks like it will go against Beityong. Loose ball foul.
And to me, this is a good decision, not only for the team, you know, but also for the growth of Uduba. Because dito mo lang matututunan yung mga sitwasyon ng ganito eh. Darating talaga sa isang key player wherein dapat matutunan mo paano i-manage yung fouls mo.
Oo. Here's Uduba on the drive. Wala. Martel is blocked by Roca Curva.
And saves the ball too.
Helterbrand quickly to Alonte. Iyawan ng mga tao. Or Ronnie Alonte. Back to Beityong. Helterbrand. Finds Roca Curva. Roca Curva for 3. And Martel with the rebound. Pido to Olegario. He draws the foul on JJ Helterbrand. And they need a spark, the Patriots. Could be J.R. Olegario.
And with this crowd, you only need one spark. In any other game, maybe 2, maybe 3. But in this type of atmosphere wherein, you know, the air is thick, and then you just feel that everybody's neck is on top of you, beside you. Isang spark lang tulad ng mga Olegario, isang 3-point steal, or maybe an offensive rebound by Uduba. It can spark a run.
And this was the move by Olegario. A blocking foul on JJ Helterbrand.
So what are they reviewing here?
If it's in the act of shooting. If it's going to be free throws or just a side out. So 2 free throws. Because he gathered already.
He gathered already, yes. But I think it has to be in the act of shooting as well.
So Olegario nasa linya.
Which is at times really is a judgment call.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's a judgment call. Yung huling nangyari, that's just one of the few times we're in nire-review.
And that free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances. Ang subok at kompleto appliance brand ng Pilipinas. 19-9. Helterbrand goes to Maestre. Now with Beityong. Alonte. Against Olegario. Alonte. Able to draw the foul. The referee Jovit Okfemia. Very brave call in front of the Parañaque bench.
Right. It's always a brave call for the official if you call it already against the home team, let alone, just like what you said, in front of their bench.
A smart play from Alonte. If you're convinced that it's if they want to challenge, do they have time to challenge it? They did not challenge it. If you were so convinced, see,
And here I thought you knew everyone.
pang ano na yan? Pang Gen Z na yan eh. That's Loisa Andalo.
Oh my
By
gosh.
the way.
Yung respeto ko sa'yo before that, mataas eh. Bumawas na.
Actually, hindi ko... Mga FD natin yung may trabaho niyan. Naalamin yan. Okay?
To our viewers at home, forgive my friend.
That's Loisa Andalo, by the way.
There you go.
Better half of Ronnie Alonte. Right now, who has the basketball. Binigay kay Roca Curva. And JJ Helterbrand loving it. Coach Boyet Fernandez also enjoying the stint on the floor by Ronnie Alonte.
You know, Sedef, you have to be impressed on how Biñan has started and has been playing this game. Lumalaro lang sila ng basketball. You would think, coming in this atmosphere, you know, usually emotions would come to play. Players would get excited, and sometimes that excitement can lead to turnovers, you know, rush shots, force shots, something that we have yet to see sa opensa ng Biñan, and their defense has been outstanding. Parañaque, 6 points only in the first quarter, 3 points halfway already here in the second quarter. It's been all business for Biñan.
Yeah. And you feel like it's actually Parañaque that's getting a bit pressured by the crowd here, as Manalang knocks down the three.
And that's a big basket, because it not only steers up the crowd, but it can force a run. It can steer up a run, just like this one. A stop by Parañaque. Numbers.
Quick 5-0 blitz by Parañaque. 23-14, Alonte. Helterbrand, binabatay ni Manalang. Here's Ruka Curva. Beichong asking for it against Sarao. Bagsak si Sarao. It's an offensive foul on Alvin Beichong.
The JP Sarao, one of the heftier big men we have in the league, probably around 220, 225. The thing is, Beichong, maybe 10 pounds heavier than him. And he was able to force the offensive foul because of the discard. This was the stop that led to the 5-on-3 fast break. Razon to Sarao.
Even Jamal Vizcara was joining on that fast break. 23-14.
Are you kidding me? With this crowd, kahit hindi ka ganun kabilis, tatakbo ka, as Zelo Razon continues to pour on for Parañaque. 7-0 run.
23-16, under 4 minutes left. Binalik na si Mark Pingris. And Nino Canaleta, Helterbrand. Jumper is good. And JJ was asking for a foul. And look at the legends on the floor. Pingris, Canaleta, and Helterbrand. Vizcara misses the three. Roca Curva with a rebound. Kenny gets it to JJ. Inside to KG. Pass too strong. It's a turnover. They were passing it to Mika Abisamis.
Right. As they thought Mika Abisamis was a part of their team, but Coach Boyet...
Legend din eh.
Oh, legend din eh. Nakita mo? Kahit na mas bata siya sa atin, mas legend pa siya. Di ba? Coach Boyet, though, unhappy with that play.
25-16. Jello Razon. Oh, Alonte almost got the steal. Here's Razon. Inside. Oduba met up top by Roca Curva.
Woo. What a block.
Razon.
That's a foul.
That's around the same time the horn
Was blown.
was blown.
I mean, like the whistle was blown the same time the horn sounded, but it's so loud here. That's why it's important that we pay attention to the signals of the officials. But take a look at this one, Sidov.
Oh
You would
my
think
God.
that would be an easy two by Oduba, who's arguably one of the more athletic guys in this building tonight. Nope. Roca Curva, one of them also. Razon all the time to shoot this.
Well, the contact happened after the shot. Oh, it's a shot clock violation. So the foul will be nullified. And Roca Curva, what about Roca Curva? You gotta be impressed with the way he's been playing D here in the first half. Under 3 minutes remaining. Helterbrand Canaleta. Razon putting pressure on Alonte. Alonte diving for that loose ball, but it's a turnover.
Good pressure on the basketball. Quick hands by Razon. Does not complete the steal, but forces a turnover.
Razon, jumper, won't go. Pingris with a rebound. 25-16. Here's Helterbrand trying to exploit this matchup with Manalang. Nilabas muna kay Kenny Rocacorva. Galliano right in front of him. Kenny. And pass too strong. Here's Razon on the move. See how Rocacorva uses every part of his body for defense there. That would have been a two-pointer already.
Yeah, that's why it's important for players to have a short-term memory. You turn the ball over, you got to attack right away. Jello Razon, beautiful jumper right there.
That's for our lucky fan of the game, brought to you by Buenas. And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. Back inside the Olivares College gym. It's 25-16. Inside, nice pass. Galing kay Manalang to Sarao.
A beautiful touch pass right there. Two-man action between Sarao to Manalang and right back to Sarao.
Kanina, yung continuation ng play there is a layup para kay Manalang, but right there,
binago. Progression.
Binago nila. Lastimosa. The crossover. The hang time. Wala. Galliano quickly to Razon. 4 white shirts back to play defense. Here's Manalang. Got the step. No look pass. Sarao puts it in for 2. And Parañaque only had 3 points in the quarter at the 5-minute mark. And they've added 11 more in the last, 3.5 minutes of play as JP Sarao linking up with Philip Manalang for our Buenas play of the game. That's 2 plays para kay JP Sarao, 2 baskets. 25-20. Timeout, Biñan. And JP Sarao, 13 points against Nueva Ecija. 3 of 5 shooting, 7 of 8 from the foul line. But yung glaring statistic dito, just the 2 rebounds, Christian, and you expect, JP Sarao with his role here in this team, medyo, it should be around the 7-8 rebound mark.
I was about to say that cannot happen if you're a big man, at least getting 20 minutes per ball game. He does have 8 points now. And if you're JP Sarao, to your point, yes, he has to be at least a double-double machine para sa kanyang koponan.
And Mark Pingris against Sarao. Labas kay Canaleta on the repost. Pingris able to gather. There's a double team. Rucacorva leans in. Canaleta puts it in for 2.
I really like how KG has been maximizing his length on the floor. Not the same athlete as he has those springs in his legs 5-10 years ago. But let's not forget, you're talking about a 6'6", 6'7" wing. And in the MPBL, that's a center already, yung height niya. And the way he has defended ball screens, the way he has collected defensive rebounds, and just like the last time, you know, just putting himself in a position for the offensive rebound and a stick back.
27-20. Sarao. Manala. Binabantayan ni Raimundo. Razon off the pick. No good. Galliano trying to keep it alive. Nakuha ni Carlo Lastimosa. Pamber Raimundo. There's an 8-second differential game clock and shot clock. 27-20 ang ating score. Lamang ang Biñan. There's Raimundo. They go down low to Pingris. Pinoy Sakuragi gives it up. Raimundo short. Oh, counter steal by Rucacorva.
Nice pass.
To Carlo Lastimosa. Rucacorva with another steal. Rucacorva. Hindi ka pwedeng. Can't be too casual with the basketball when Kenny Rucacorva is around.
He's been the most alert player in this first half on both ends. And those 2 plays that he made, especially the way Parañaque has been able to create momentum here in the last 3 minutes. And that's something that they could carry in the half and maybe build on as they start the third.
Their end of the first half score is brought to you by GameX, the official online ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX.
back at the Olivares College Gym for your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. My name is Mika Abesamis, and right now I am joined by the team owner of the Parañaque Patriots, the beautiful Vice Mayor Joanne Villafuerte. Magandang gabi, ma'am. You will never see the Parañaque Patriots not fighting kahit po ang kalaban nila ay superstars. Tignan nyo naman ang score, 9 points lang ang lamang ng Biñan.
Well, yun yung talagang gusto namin ipakita, no? That never say die hanggat hindi tapos ang laban. Kahit nga last 2 minutes, no? Talagang ang Parañaque Patriots players are equipped with that kind of spirit. And ang isa pang nakadagdag is yung suporta lagi ng mga followers and home crowd namin dito sa Parañaque. And I think ilan lang ang mga MPBL teams na may ganitong klase ng home crowd, no? Kaya sana itong laban na ito maibigay namin bilang regalo sa kanilang bilang sukli sa kanilang suporta.
Speaking of the crowd inside this Olivares Gym tonight, ma'am, ano pong gusto niyo sabihin sa lahat ng supporters ng Parañaque Patriots dito at kung meron pa po kayong mga gustong batiyan?
Sa mga taga Parañaque, lalo na sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa Parañaque Patriots, alam namin ito ang nagpapasaya sa inyo. Kaya kahit na ano pang pagsubok ang harapin ng ating koponan, basta laban lang tayo at makakaasa kayo na patuloy namin pagsisikapan na ang bawat panalo natin ay ialay namin para sa lahat ng mga taga Parañaque. And of course, we would like to thank our sponsors, Okada Manila, sa SIP Plus, Top.ph, Vikings, ganun din sa aming mga leaders dito sa Parañaque LGU, kay Mayor Eric Olivares, Congressman Edwin Olivares, Kapitan Eva Olivares, sa mga konsehal natin na laging nakasuporta din, ang aming majority floor, Councilor Marvin Santos. And gusto kong pasalamatan yung mga nagpapadala ng pagkain sa mga players, no, during practices, sa aming during the halftime, madami-daming pagkain na dumadating. Maraming salamat sa inyong walang sawang suporta. Dr. Michael Gonzalez, maraming salamat. And of course, gusto kong batiin ang mga taga-barangay BF sa Sampaloc at Masville. Happy Fiesta po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa suporta. Atin to, Parañaque.
Napakaganda, napakadami talagang supporters ng Parañaque Patriots. Once again, the team owner of the Parañaque Patriots, Vice Mayor Joanne Villafuerte. Magbabalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Halftime here at the Olivares College Gym in Parañaque, where the Patriots are down at the moment against Biñan, who put on a defensive masterclass in that first half, holding Parañaque to just 19% shooting in that first half. And Biñan up by 9, and they have taken this crowd out of this ball game, Coach Christian.
That's certainly right. And you talked about their defense. As you see, 32%, obviously, mababa yan for field goal shooting, but it's been a defensive game, as you mentioned. And the guy leading the charge is none other than one of the youngest players they have on the team, Kenny Roger Roca Curva. He only had 3 points, but he had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks in 12 minutes of play. Kaya ito yung magandang agaw at pasa niya. Nakaagaw pa siya pagkatapos nito. Hindi lang niya na-shoot muli, no? But that's when, when coaches talk about, your offense of having an off night. It's been an off night for both teams, especially for Parañaque. And your defense, walang off night yan eh. Because it's all about effort. It's all about concentration, on your game plan, on executing your schemes, and covering for yung mga lapses sa loob through rotation, through effort, communication, all of that. And yun yung nakita natin sa Biñan. Kaya nag-struggle itong Parañaque, especially in that first quarter wherein they only scored 6 points.
Oh, and we saw a lot of great looks. We thought it was great looks, especially doon sa ilalim. And out of nowhere, there's a deflection, there's a block. And, when you take a look at the blocks nga, 8 blocks
for Biñan, right? And on the other hand, you talk about Parañaque. If I'm Coach Mike, I'm telling the boys inside that we're fortunate we're only down by 9. As poorly as we played, especially on the offensive end, 19%, 8 of 42. You're only down by 9 points. I think what's important for them is that defensively they would do one and done, meaning getting the defensive rebound and score and getting baskets, easier baskets in transition.
Here's Lastimosa. Raimundo, jumper, too strong, rebound, Oduba. Manalang, Razon, Galliano, and Umali. The shooter is with Parañaque's 5 here in the third. Galliano, jumper is good. That's his first basket of the ball game, Joshua Galliano.
A little confusion that time on the drive by Galliano in the middle between Canaleta and Pingris, and gives Galliano enough time to make that short jumper inside the paint, which I think is big from not only from a scoring standpoint but also from a confidence standpoint as Parañaque gets a stop.
Yeah. Double dribble on Pamboy Raimundo. Take a look at this one from Joshua Galliano. Stop and pop. Great control there. It was 0 for 3 in the first half. You see Joshua Galliano took 2 3-pointers. Umali down the middle. Offensive rebound. That will stay with Parañaque.
Para sa mga viewers natin, maybe watching for the first time, you would think, bakit tinira ni Umali? Hindi naglaro yan nung first half. Yan po ang trabaho niya. Ang middle name po ni Umali ay Pangilinan. No? Tulad ni Mark Pangilinan. Kung kilala niyo si Mark Pangilinan.
Nabati pa yung ating kaibigan si Mark Pangilinan.
Siya nagpauso niyan eh. Dito sa MPBL.
Yung trabaho tumira lang na
Which only a few, by the way, dito sa liga natin really have that right.
Yung specialist.
Oh, yung specialist. So much that si Mark Pangilinan, it almost feels like a birthright sa kanya.
And Philip Manalang has 3 free throws. A good start here for Parañaque in the third. 5 points para kay Philip Manalang. 2 for 2 so far on this trip. That's Vice Mayor John Villafuerte. Anim na puntos para kay Philip Manalang. He has an MPBL championship under his belt. with Nueva Ecija. Plenty of experience, 29 to 25. Parañaque within 4.
2-1 full court after a free throw by Parañaque. Most probably they're going to drop into a zone. 2-3.
Lastimosa. And doon si Pingris for the drop pass, pero Carlo takes it all the way anyway.
That's right, and what's important there is that they not only settled of breaking the press, but also attacking it.
Inside, and Carlo Lastimosa with the steal. And Pamboy Raimundo's blood flowing dito sa kanang mata ni Pamboy Raimundo. Has to give up the foul. We'll see where the contact happened. What is it about this Friday? Yung Marikina tsaka Muntinlupa. Grabe din yung action kanina.
Oo.
And ngayon,
Weekend na daw eh.
everybody's on galing sa holiday last week.
Right.
Diba? Long weekend last week.
Long weekend last week.
Oh.
Naipon.
Naipon. Angelo Razon at the line. 8 minutes and 13 seconds remaining. Biñan has scored already in the third. Because I just had to mention it because kanina parang ang hirap makashoot ng dalawang kupunan natin. May 6 na puntos na si Angelo Razon.
So, was it a shooting foul?
3 free throws ang
Right.
binigay.
Because the first thing that I looked at is kung penalty na itong Biñan, which they are not. And then he gets 3 free throws. So that was apparently a shooting foul.
No, 6 for 6 ang Parañaque in the third from the foul line, 31 to 28. And JJ Pido pinasok na dito in place of Pamboy Raimundo, who absorbed the cut sa kanyang kanang mata. Lastimosa, the drop pass, it's a turnover. Manalang. Umali, 3 on the way. Short. Nagawan sa rebound, ends up with Manalang. Parañaque had the numbers. Razon gets the offensive rebound. It was a 5-on-3. Razon to Umali. Drives, fade away. Yes! Hindi pa siya pinagpapawisan, ha?
Pero 3 attempts na yan.
John Umali.
But you see how they're loading up every time Jello Razon is on the ball screen action. They send 2 people at him.
Roca Curva silences the crowd.
That's a big shot. That's a big shot because Biñan has been struggling of scoring the basketball here in the third quarter. And Roca Curva as well. 6 points na para sa kanya.
A foul down low. Now Robbie Manalang in the game.
Now this was actually good defense by Mark Pringris. Able to stay in front of him, get a hand up to better offense, and this was a catch and shoot situation by Roca Curva. Big answer. 4 points pa lamang dito sa third quarter itong Biñan.
And Oduba misses from point-blank range again.
Now how would you feel if you're KG Canaleta? It's like looking at yourself in a mirror 10 years ago.
Definitely.
Because KG, once upon a time, was like, in many ways, Roca Curva, athletic.
Or Oduba.
Oduba, rather. Athletic, long arms, can finish at the rim.
Grabe. 34 to 30. And Biñan already over the limit in the third. And we're just you know, 3 minutes and 10 seconds into this third quarter. (34-31), Canaleta. Binalik muna sa bench. Alvin Beichong in the ball game. Robbie Manalang, Jaymar Himpayan, JJ Pido, Kenny Rucacurva, and Alvin Beichong in the ball game for Biñan. Pido. Beichong was open. Alvin inside. Short. Rebound. Himpayan. 2 points.
You gotta love the activity of Jaymar Himpayan underneath the basket.
And Beichong, great defense there on Uduba. Nahilo si John Uduba on that spin.
And because of the fast break opportunity, they have 4-on-3, I believe. Parañaque was forced to give up a duty foul. Uduba, yun nga, nung bumagsak siya, took a while for him to stand up.
So just a regular foul. And this was the move. Nandun si Beichong. Laking tao.
Good no call. What's the slogan? Bumangga sa pader. Giba.
Ikaw ang giba. Parañaque in the zone here. Manalang. Pido. Atake sa gitna. Looking for Himpayan. Travel. Hindi niya naayos yung paa niya when he received that basketball from Pido.
Okay, Parañaque, yung changing defense sila, no? Sometimes match up at times in the zone, especially if it's after a 2-2-1.
Biñan already in the penalty. O'Malley. Galliano on the move. Umatake, wala. Turnover story, 10 for Biñan, 6 for Parañaque. Rucacurva. 2 free throws para kay Kenny Rucacurva. One-man fast break there.
The way he attacks the basket, it puts the defense in a vulnerable position at their heels, really backpedaling. And that time, almost a 3-point opportunity for Rucacurva.
Played for Pasig last year. Let's see, Kenny Roger Rucacurva has an interesting story. No? Na-recruit ni Coach Boyet once upon a time with San Beda. Didn't really play. Got recruited by Letran. Wasn't able to play as well because of the pandemic. And then resurfaced in the MPBL with Pasig last year.
Having Kenny Roger as your first 2 names is interesting enough already. Followed through by the story that you just said.
36-31.
Talk about being named after, we talked about legends the whole night.
Yeah.
He's named after a musical legend.
Trying to find Hernandez there. A turnover for Parañaque, number 7. Manalang in trouble. Binigay kay JJ Pido. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Biñan. Himpayan on the catch.
Yun ang kagandahan dito kay Himpayan eh. Mabilis at mahusay magbigay ng screen. And then just has good hands. Right here, short roll, does not put the ball down. And even though walang whistle yun, 90% he's probably gonna get his own miss and get the stick back, which we have seen time and time again, especially during his stint in Valenzuela.
0 for 3 so far para dito kay Jaymar Himpayan. One of the products of this MPBL.
Right.
Gems that have been unearthed. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances at subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. 5 puntos na para kay Jaymar. O'Malley from way out. Yes! 5 points para kay John Umali. You need offense. Pasok mo si John Umali. A much better quarter for Parañaque in scoring. 14 already. They're down by 3 though. Steal by Razon. Jello Razon will lay it in. 10 puntos na para kay Jello Razon. Baba sa isang kalamangan ng Biñan. Pido. Down low to Bichong. The kick out to Rocacorba. Swings it over to Manalang for 3.
How about the offense by Biñan that time? Parañaque icing the ball screen. Forces the rotation. Extra pass to the other side. And puts it at the right man. With the right hands in Robbie Manalang's second 3 of the ball game. This was the steal.
Yeah, fast break of the game brought to you by New Star Max. Win to the max, and Jello Razon trims the deficit to a single point. Sinagot naman ni Robbie Manalang with that 3 ball. And now, Keith Pido at the line. Cold off the bench. Itong si Keith Pido. Gets a tap from his relative, JJ. And 1 for 2 para kay Keith Pido. 3-point lead for Biñan. Mike Maestre in the game. Kasama si Joseph Peña Redondo. And Elvin Beichong. Peña Redondo.
And that's the second time already. And how about the reaction by Coach Boyet Fernandez after that made basket 3 by Peña Redondo? He really loved that.
Pido off the glass, wala. Peña Redondo with a rebound.
I was about to say that's the second time wherein Biñan successfully not only breaks the press but scores right away after they cross it.
Manalang from way out. No. Dalawang naka-yellow ang nag-agawan sa rebound.
This is white ball.
Big boy goes back to the bench. JP Sarao. And Biñan has done a great job here in keeping in step with Parañaque in the third. You're still up by 6. Beichong on the drive. And that's a foul.
How about that move? Usually you would see a wide, heavy big guy like Beichong playing it back to the basket. He used the face-up move. Hinarapan niya. Not only that, jump step, drive baseline, blow by. Yun nga lang, nag-miss yung free throw.
Well, Alvin Beichong has obviously has lost a few kilos here, and right now much more mobile and dito sa for Biñan. Hindi siya ganun ka. He was big nung nasa Pasig siya.
And that's a key word that you just said. Whether you're a heavy player or a skinny one, yung mobility mo importante.
Umali corner 3, wala. Agawan sa rebound, Peña Redondo and Galliano fighting for it. Here's Sarao. Maestre is on the scene. Everyone diving for that loose ball. Everyone willing to put their body on the line for that basketball. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin bola lang yan.
Anytime you play a basketball game, the most prized possession in the building is that orange letter with a lot of lines. How important is that letter? So important.
3, 4, 5, 6 players, 6 players fighting for that. Meron talaga. There's something about this Friday night.
And you gotta love it. This is how you end the weekend, with an electrifying crowd like this one, capped off with the action that we just saw.
Anytime you see that, talagang alam mo how much it means to everyone here. Itong laro na to. 2.5 minutes remaining in the third.
You also have that feeling that there's more to come.
Tama.
Parañaque, for those just tuned in, coming off a loss after a long trip to Abra, from Abra, Biñan, trying to use, their win against Bulacan like a springboard para bumalik na ulit sila sa consistency of winning nila.
Well, that was 4 straight losses for
Right,
Biñan
before that game.
Before that win.
After winning 6 straight. There was 6-0 before that 4th straight loss.
Sarao. Nakakuha siya ng foul on Beityong.
A much improved Sarao, especially his footwork. That's been the most evident one, at least this season, for him. And I remember asking him 2 weeks ago after their win in Caloocan, which we covered, and then I told him, ano yung iba sa'yo this year? His answer was simple: playing time. And to many players like him, it's just that opportunity. Ang dami natin mahusay na manlalaro rito eh.
Oo. And ito yung MPBL eh. This is opportunity for you.
Right.
And even the MPBL, kakapusin din ka sa opportunity sa dami talaga ng player natin dito sa Pilipinas. And that's why...
Kahit na tayo na yung pinakamaraming team.
Oo, 29 teams.
Times 15.
23 in the lineup, actually.
Yeah.
43-39, 2 for 2 para kay JP Sarao. Pido gets into the lane and puts it in for 2.
Oh, what an impressive drive that was for Pido, not settling for a jumper like he did in that first half. That time, straight to the basket. Galeano, that's going to be short.
Olegario, the steal and the bucket. Three points for the homegrown star of Parañaque, J.R. Olegario. Peña Redondo, 3. Yes!
Oh!
What a shot! Grabe yung closeout na yan. Here's Sarao. On the move. Basket plus the foul para kay JP Sarao.
Sidef, we talked about the defense of Biñan in the first half, of how outstanding it was, especially their rotation on the empty corner ball screen. And that time it was different. A little late, a little too deep. And JP Sarao not only makes the basket, but also finishes it with the offhand. 3-point play coming up.
Nag-normalize ang output ng dalawang pukupunan dito sa third quarter. As JP Sarao completes the 3-point play, meron na siyang 13 puntos. 48-44. Mike Maestre nagbababa ng bola for Biñan. Peña Redondo has that ball poked away. Ooh, that was a travel. Maestre on the other end. That was a travel because Peña Redondo casually picked up that basketball and walked.
Because he thought
it was a backcourt.
It was a backcourt violation. He expected a whistle. There was no whistle. And even Parañaque stopped on the play. That's why it's important for players just to continue to play until they hear the whistle.
Yeah, you have to play to the whistle.
The problem is, it's so loud in here, you can't even hear it. Jamal Vizcarra, team manager, player for Parañaque, pointing to himself, reading his lips. He goes to the officials. I believe he's telling them, ako technical nyo.
And that was could be a...
That should have been a travel.
Oo. And tingnan natin nangyari dito. It was actually a backcourt
violation. And then he traveled. So that's 2 missed calls.
And then the foul. Parang double blow on the Parañaque Patriots. 1 for 2 for Maestre under a minute remaining here in the third. Ruaya gets it to Razon. Jello on the drive. He'll get continuation.
And he shouldn't, because I thought he took 3 steps to make the basket. They might review this. Certainly there was a foul. 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Layup plus the foul.
That was not a 3-point play. That was a 3-step traveling.
But the foul, alam naman natin na, you know, yung foul lang nananaig compared to a traveling pag sabay yung tawag. But there is no traveling call. Instead, it's a foul. But nasa penalty din naman ng Biñan, but still.
But my question is, isn't that supposed to be reviewable? Because I think, let's say it's a goaltending. It's a goaltending call after the whistle. Diba? Certainly, i-review nila yun kung goaltending or if it's a legal block, even if it's after a whistle. So I don't think a traveling call by an offensive player is no different to that.
Angelo Razondo making the most out of that call. He gets 4 points because of the technical as well to Joseph Peña-Redondo. 49-48. Pido on the drive. JJ Pido misses. Parañaque with a chance to take the lead at the end of the third here. Pido to Razon. Binabantay ni Peña-Redondo. Baba kay Ruaya. Here's Razon. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Jello will pull up. Yes! 16 in the ball game.
Well, how about the dribble away move by Jello Razon to manufacture that shot?
And a poor foul to give up.
A poor foul, certainly. Well, look at this move, Sidel. Talk about dribbling in tight space. Cross between, pull up.
And he may have drawn the foul as well there. Play of the game brought to you by Buenas. That's not an easy move to pull off at any level. Peña-Redondo at the line. Mintis ang unang free throw. 4 na segundo natitira dito sa third quarter natin.
That was a top 10 nominee to me. Now, that was a heck of a move by Jello Razon. Single cross with the right hand. Then crossover to the left, in between and pull up. Gotta be in the top 10.
Pakinggan nyo kung gaano kaingay ang crowd dito. 9 points, Maestre and Ruaya. Sarao as well. Pingris on the scene.
Pero matalino rin si Pingris. Pumasok siya sa scene, pero hindi siya lumabas ng sideline. Nandun lang siya sa outside.
We still have the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. And we're tied at 50. And it's already 10 in the evening.
Ito, kahit gabi na, minamasahe pa rin. Ito si Mark Pingris. Nagsasorry siya kay Danica Si Danica.
Pinapauwi siya eh.
Oo.
Ewan ko.
Dapat mapakita yan, no? Pinapauwi siya eh.
Pinapauwi na siya eh.
Oo.
Sinamahan pa siya dito ah.
Oo. By the way, si Danica yung naka-light na clothing, no? Kamukha lang po yung katabi niya. Sino nga ba yun? Nakaitim?
Kilala ko yun eh.
Oo, kamukha lang po yun ni Danica.
Kasama ko yata sa trabaho yun. Minsan, na halos araw-araw na. But we're waiting for...
How about prayers up, by the way, to our colleague, Sidney Crespo.
Yeah. Sige.
Get well.
Yep.
We miss you already.
Babalik tayo dito sa Olivares College Gym. Palamig muna kayo.
Upon review, it's a double technical foul between number 28, Ford Rawaya, and number 18, Mike Maestre, both for unsportsmanlike behavior.
So it's a double technical on Mike Maestre and Ford Rawaya. And they will rekindle the matchup. Nag-high five na, low five yung dalawa. Yan yung aabangan mo lagi. Pagkatawag ng technical, ano kaya ang reaction ng dalawang player na technical? Eh, yun na nga, nag-low five na.
4 seconds left before we end the third quarter. You talked about how things have turned around offensively for Parañaque Sidel. 30 points in this quarter. And they could still add on with a buzzer beater, maybe a 3 or a baseball pass layup.
There's 4 seconds remaining. And we continue. Sarao, Tupido, puts it up, muntik pa. And a big third quarter para dito sa Parañaque Patriots. And they are now tied with Biñan, the visitors. 50 all as we head into the final quarter. This third quarter score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX.
Back at the Olivares College Gym for your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. My name is Mika Albisames at kasama ko ngayon ang kanina pa ninenervyos pero isa sa naging daan sa pagbalik basketball ng Pinoy sa Coragi. Ang asawa niya walang iba kung hindi si Danica Soto Pingris. Danica, thank you very much for gracing us with your presence. Kumusta ka naman? Mukhang ninenervyos ka kanina pa.
Oo, grabe, super nakakakaba. Tsaka very intense yung laban.
Danica, alam ko very busy kayo ni Mark ngayon sa pag-support sa son nyo na si Mick. Alam ko he is also getting into basketball now.
Yes, that's true. And last game, nanood siya sa dad niya. So nakakatuwa lang that he gets to see his dad play. Kasi before, batang-bata pa siya noon eh. So ngayon, mas maaalala niya na.
Danica, anong gusto mo sabihin sa mga sumusuporta sa'yo at syempre sa Pinoy sa Coragi na si Mark Pingris?
Syempre maraming salamat sa lahat ng fans and especially sa mga nanonood dito and sumusuporta sa Biñan. Sana patuloy kaming makapagdala ng kasiyahan sa inyong lahat.
Maraming salamat once again, the beautiful Danica Soto Pingris. Balik sa inyo sa Delph, Coach Chris.
Thank you so much, Mika. And syempre, maraming salamat kay Mrs. Danica Soto Pingris.
Hindi ako naniniwala. Sa dami na ng laro ni Pinoy sa Coragi, brought from a local international level, hindi ako naniniwala kinakabahan na. Kinakabahan pa rin. Ito si Danica. Sa dami na witness niya, no? Pero ibang klase nga naman ng suporta. Ito si Danica sa kanyang asawa.
Grabe. And we are underway in the fourth quarter. We're tied at 50. Here's Peña Redondo. Mainit ang kamay niya kanina pa.
He hit also a couple big baskets. Top of the key with a hand in his face, and also that press-breaking three in the left side corner, but was unsuccessful that time. They will retain possession though.
But grabe. What a quarter for Parañaque in that third. 30-21 after scoring 20 in the first half. Biñan held a 9-point lead at halftime. And ngayon, we're tied at 50. And it wasn't just the 20 points, pero yung the way they really struggled, walang ka-rhythm yung laro nila.
Correct. And ang maganda ron, it started with their execution on defense. They were active. They had a lot of deflection. Steals led to easy break. We saw Jello Razon as Roca Corva draws first blood here in the fourth. And Biñan gets the lead once again. Extra pass.
Razon for three. That's off to the right, to the left.
Excellent backs out by Himpayan on Oduba.
JJ Pido. Roca Corva. 6 on the shot clock. Kenny. Drop pass. Beichong puts it in for two.
Too much of a straight line drive as they were icing the ball screen. Roca Corva right there at the last moment, since he was able to engage two, just drops it off, and Beichong with an easy two underneath.
Sarao. Great play again by JP Sarao. No finish against Beichong. And Pido secures the ball for Biñan. Up by 4. Manalang. And everyone thought he should have taken the shot. Pero marami pang oras dito. Pido, the kick out. Robbie for 3. That's big. 7-point lead for Biñan.
Now that's because he wasn't comfortable when he picked up the basketball off the dribble. That time though, a much higher percentage shot off a drive, catch and shoot by Robbie. And Biñan building momentum to start the fourth. Quick 7 points in less than 3 minutes. This could be a basket timeout situation for Parañaque.
Pido.
Robbie's open.
Beichong fires. No. Agawan sa rebound. Ends up with Himpayan.
How about the effort on the glass by Himpayan? He was not the closest white shirt to get that loose ball up in the air. Pero kung masipag ka at some point or most of the time, marireward ka. Ito yung magandang drive at kick out. Manalang knocks it down.
And this was the follow-up. And look at Himpayan fight for that offensive rebound against Sarao. And laying it in for 2. Extra effort for Biñan. Getting rewarded. 59-50 early timeout here in the fourth for Parañaque. presenting our Suzuki Muscular and Sporty fan of the game. Just like the Avenis, do more and achieve more with the muscular and sporty scooter from Suzuki. The Avenis, oras na para magmotor. It's crowd here in Parañaque hoping for a comeback by the Patriots. It was a tied game to start the fourth quarter, but biglang bumulusok itong Biñan. You can watch the MPBL live on MPTV, channel 98 on Signal and Pilipinas Live right now, on Facebook and on our YouTube channel. Joe Ramos and Kenneth Duremdes, our commissioner, and syempre si Emer Oreta, our head of operations. 59-50, Parañaque badly needing a basket here, and Galliano delivers.
Determined that time to score was Galliano, as he makes a nice drop step move and kisses it off the glass. Steal.
Pido with the steal, challenges JJ Pido. Galliano. 6 points para kay Joshua Galliano, all coming in the second half. Babasa 5 ang kalamangan. JJ, muntik na naman maagawan, but he recovers. Turuka Curva gets a running start. Binangga ni Pido. Balik kay JJ, Manalang. Shot fake, 3 ball, no.
That's a push or a double foul.
Possession arrow on pointing to
Parañaque. You see, that favors Biñan, even though it's a double foul, because clearly that loose ball was going to a yellow shirt.
And they were ready to run the break.
Right, right. And it changes the possession arrow. That's the thing. So the next potential jump ball in a tight game, that would mean Biñan would get the next possession. That could be big.
So it's confirmation and a double foul. 59-54. Parañaque, 4 straight points. Galliano. It's a great matchup with Impayan here. Here's Galliano. Leans in. Layup. That won't go. And may have forced that one. Itong si Joshua Galliano. And JJ Pido uses the ping respect. JJ out to Roca Curva. The extra pass. Manalang. 3-pointer. He has missed his last two, but Kenny Roger could not finish on the follow-up. Galliano stops. 3 on the way. Wala. And Roca Curva secures the board.
Coach Mike not liking that shot. Not only because it was a quick shot, they had no rebounders underneath.
There's a whistle going against Parañaque.
And Mark Pingris probably trying to take that name away, telling us he's a big boy as well against Big Boy Hernandez.
And 59-54, there's a quick review on that call. And Carlo Lastimosa, we've hardly seen
Foul on number
him
7,
in the second half.
Hernandez, his 4th technical foul on number 15, Mark Pingris, for second motion.
So second motion, technical on Mark Pingris. But apat na si Big Boy Hernandez. Let's see what happened here.
Well, may pito na kasi. The whistle was right here, and then 1, 2, yan. It was more of the second one.
Razon gets the technical free throw to drop. Mano pa si Mark Pingris kay
Mano with a kiss.
Oh. Tito Rudy Distrito has had his work cut out for him on this Friday. BC. Manalang, Himpayan. A great challenge there by Hernandez. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Lastimosa for 3. And Big Boy secures the defensive rebound. Razon. Galliano. Swings it over to Pido. Masyadong mataas ang pasa. Buti na lang nasalo niya. 7 seconds on the shot clock. That's a foul on Carlo Lastimosa. Really smart play. Galing kay Keith Pido.
And not a smart play on the part of Lastimosa. But he thought it was a clean block. This was the breakdown move in the third quarter by Jello Razon.
And that's for our lucky fan of the game, brought to you by Buenas. Yung kasama niya humingi ng foul.
Oh.
Keith Pido sinks the first. This is now a 6-0 response for Parañaque.
After a 7-0 run. 9-0 run rather by Biñan.
It's a jump ball. Double late violation. Balik sa Biñan ang bola. Ang game na to may playoff feels eh. 59-56. Pido uses the Canaleta pick. KG. Carlo. Now with JJ. Binigay kay Pingris. No look pass. KG Canaleta. The two legends combining to end the drought for Biñan. 4 points para kay KG Canaleta. 61-56.
Well, that's the advantage when you have experienced players like Canaleta and Pingris. Always composed.
Mintis ang jumper ni Jello Razon. Pido able to cross half court.
How about the minutes Pido of Biñan is giving his team as Canaleta wide open? Misses it because it's been a while after
Pamboy.
Pamboy Raimundo, the blood on his left eye.
Yeah.
Has yet to come back in.
Manalang. Galliano. Short. Medyo nabigla siya doon na sobrang libre siya. 61-56. 3:40 remaining. Pingris against Hernandez. Pinoy Sakuragi. Basket plus the foul.
He wanted that one because Pido was asking for a ball screen, and Pingris just used his senior card to say, give it to me on the post. And they rightfully do so, and Pingris with a jog step move for a three-point play.
And this was the miss earlier.
No, this is the made basket. I think that was 2 plays ago, but
yeah,
going back to Mark Pingris, he was really determined.
Yeah, and more importantly, that is the 5th foul of Big Boy. So Hernandez fouls out. Pingris at the line. Could not complete the 3-point play. 63-56.
So 2 big plays by Pingris. The basket and also the drop pass as Uduba.
Oh, 2 misses up top. And that puts Parañaque over the limit as well. And look at the miss from point-blank range. Dalawa yan. And Mark Pingris Nakahawak sa kanya si JP Serao, and that's a foul. So 2 free throws ngayon. And sabay turo sa kanyang misis.
No, Mark Pingris, 16 points as you mentioned in the last game. 8 of 11 from the free throw line. So kalahati galing sa free throw in the last game. The last 3 free throws, he made 2 of 3.
He's 3 of 4 as well. Back to a 9-point lead. Manalang. And the ball will remain with Parañaque. They need one more run here if they want to catch up with Biñan. Manalang looking for a teammate. Oduba has it. Jello Razon. Razon drives. That's an awkward angle, but he puts it in anyway. Oh, what a shot, galing kay Jello Razon.
Well, I thought he had a shot from the 3-point line against the drop pick and roll defense right here. But then he doesn't settle. He attacks the defense, probably wants to get to the line. Ends up with a difficult angle, but still able to knock it down. Timeout, Biñan.
Our player matchup this evening, Carlo Lastimosa and Jello Razon. And Jello 11.5 points per ball game. He's got 19 in the contest, but Carlo Lastimosa had 7 early points para dito sa Biñan. And Razon heating up here in the second half. Mas maraming minuto ito si Jello Razon.
That's right. 31 minutes already under his belt. And so that's going to be about 33, 34 minutes because you don't expect him to go out of the game at this point. 2-2-1 once again.
Under 3 minutes remaining.
But this time, though, they end up with a matchup, man-to-man. That's why they go straight to the post.
Lastimosa inside, scores over Razon. 13 in the ball game. Razon on the move. That ball will stay with Parañaque.
Coach Boyet might challenge this. I don't think he will. How about this? This was a strong cut.
Oh, very forceful.
Right. And also a strong finish to the basket. Jello Razon could do nothing but watch.
Parang binigla nila yung Parañaque na depensa doon.
It's going to be white ball.
Yeah, turnover. 67-58.
And for the first time tonight, this crowd is on mute.
That's true.
And a big part of it is the score, obviously, down by 9.
And balik na naman sa dati because only held to just 8 points here in the fourth. Lastimosa, the kick out. JJ Pido.
That could be the game. Pido, who's a player they've been willing to give up. Talk about the Parañaque defense of taking outside shots. They've been going under the screen since the first half. And this time, off ball, his man helping. You see, nobody even tried to close out because that's a shot they've been trying to give up. Hey, Pido, And guess what? Pido of Biñan makes them pay. Was that a foot on the line?
And it looked like a foot on the line.
Nonetheless, a big basket.
And 69-58, timeout Parañaque. Back inside the Olivares College Gym in Parañaque, where the Biñan Tatak Gel Beast motorcycle tire on top by 11.
And to me, they need a 3 right here. They need a quick 3.
Last 2 minutes is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Galiano to Razon, 3-pointer. And a foul given up.
A quick 3 or 3 free throws. A poor job of closing out was JJ Pido in the landing spot.
So 3 free throws para kay Jello Razon. So Biñan not out of the woods yet here, especially with Razon makes 3 free throws.
This is the first one. Well, if Biñan can come up with a win, I think the key for them in this game was the quick early fouls of John Uduba in the first quarter.
Laking bagay nun.
Because he's such an important player for them. With the departure of Mark Yee of his release, he's the next guy up for them to put up big numbers, which he did in the last game, 21 and 16. Tonight, because of his early foul trouble, just unable to establish a rhythm. So much that he was missing point-blank shots. And John Uduba, as we're trying to review kung kanino yung possession.
They were asking for a foul. Biñan was asking for a foul after Himpayan collected that rebound. That's rebound number 14 para kay, or 15 para kay Waray.
Right, and I was saying, Uduba, 20 minutes already in this game. Malaking bagay na dun eh. You limit a 30-minute, per game player to 20, and then because of that, 1 point, 0 for 6. He does have 8 rebounds, but nawala yung rhythm, yung laro nitong Parañaque. Now, Jello Razon has been outstanding for them, but this team, I believe, if they want to win every ball game, they gotta have big games from Jello Razon, Uduba, and Galiano.
Wow, congratulations kay Waray. 1,000 career rebounds.
Mas mahirap to kaysa sa points.
Oo, definitely. And nauna niya nakuha yan. That's amazing.
You mean the first one in MPBL history?
No.
Okay.
Andun si Marky.
Right.
And Taganas. Another miss. Number 8. 8th player. I think Mike Mabulak is also on that club.
Yeah, he should be there.
Another review. 10-point game. A minute and 32 remaining. Meanwhile, sige na nga, batiin ko na nga to.
Go ahead.
Mga...
Ang haba niya na.
Ang haba nga eh. If I see a Rice Vanguards watching right now in Calasiao, Pangasinan.
Ay, laro nila bukas.
Oo, Eman Calo, John Wilson, and Billy Robles.
Siyempre, sama mo dyan si Coach Don Dulay.
Oo, pero yung pinashoutout lang ni Eman, yung mga roommate niya. But, yeah.
Congratulations kay Eman. Di ba? What, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
1,000 points.
Yeah, he joined that one. And
Finally, Eman.
JR Navarro of Junior MPBL. By the way,
Boss JR, kumusta po?
Yung kwento kanina ni Mark, diba? That his son has been playing.
Right.
No,
Naglalaro siya ron.
Yeah, he plays for the QC team.
Dumadak daw, no?
Oo, QC team of
Hindi
Vice
ko alam,
Mayor
hindi
Jim.
ako masyadong hindi ako masyadong
The Junior MPBL.
visible sa social media. Now, when Mark told me before the game, it wasn't a surprise.
Kaya nga eh.
I mean, there have been stories about Mark Pingres before his PSBA days, during his FPU Tamaraw stint. As you see, Uduba misses a point blank once again, but Galliano cleans it up. That Mark Pingres, pagkadating pa lang sa gym, nakapaa, dadak na kagad, walang warm-up. Barefoot.
69-61. 8-point game. Lastimosa in trouble. Gets it to Pingris. Roca Corva against Manalang. Kenny drives. Speedo. Short. Roca Corva unable to save that basketball. Bola mapupunta sa Parañaque. And Coach Mike Sagigit hihingi ng timeout dito. Parañaque just refusing to go away. 69-61. We will be right back. Babalik ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League dito sa Olivares College Gym in Parañaque. 69-61. Meron na lang 56 seconds na natitira sa ating laban. Lamang ang Biñan dito. This was a tied game at the end of 3 quarters. Now, Biñan looking to close the deal with a defensive stop. Galliano from the free throw line. That's good. 2-possession game. 10 puntos para kay Joshua Galliano.
Beautiful play. Yeah, that's a triangle action right there. Flash to the high post. Fake handoff. Might have traveled, but Galliano nonetheless makes the jumper. And the key to that basket only took them 3 seconds.
But right now, they give up the foul on
I love it.
Pido.
I love it. They're playing the free throw game. And they fouled a player, I think safe to say, who is yet to be tested in these type of situations. JJ Pido.
JJ Pido, 1 of 2 sa kanyang unang trip to the line. Mintis.
So it's a good foul, a good decision by Coach Mike. I think what's important here, as you expect a miss on the part of Parañaque, is that you collect the defensive rebound and attack on the other end right away.
Manalang gets the miss.
There's the offensive rebound. Here's the attack.
Pido, turnaround shot. Wala. Oduba. That's last touch on Canaleta.
They're gonna review this. They're gonna review this.
Wow.
Because it gives a chance for both teams to strategize. Parañaque offensively to drop a play off the out of bounds under. O'Malley's coming in. And at the same time, Biñan to try to disrupt whatever play they drop. Obviously, this favors the offense. Unless they see that the last touch is a yellow shirt. That's the only one that can disrupt yung dinodrop ngayon ng Parañaque.
69-63, 40 seconds remaining. And gusto ko lang batiin kasi this is their second coverage. This is their next coverage after the triple overtime.
Fire away.
Laging late pag ikaw kasama ko.
Sino yan? Ako?
Ikaw.
Gusto mo ako kaya ako pala.
Triple overtime yung last eh.
Oo nga, no? Hindi naman overtime to.
Oo, pero mag-alos odds.
I don't wanna speak too soon though. Let's see. Parañaque is still in it, obviously, especially if they make a 3 right here. Watch out for Galliano.
40 seconds remaining. Umali. Good look. Umali. No. Canaleta with a rebound. Steal by Umali. Gets it to Galliano. They want him to shoot. Pido. Galliano inside. Pido comes away with the loose ball. There's a foul. And I wonder why Galliano did not take the shot there.
Because he thought that Pido was going to take the shot, as he was open also in the corner. But if you know Keith Pido, he's more of a dribble pull-up type of player. But 2 opportunities to trim the lead down to 1 possession. Open look by Umali. Also Galliano passing up on the shot.
Now JJ Pido. So no more timeouts para sa Parañaque. Dalawa pa for Biñan. Mintis ang free throw ni JJ. That's the 3rd miss dito sa
3 straight for Pido.
in the
And he has
last
to forget about that, because this free throw is so important for them to put this game to bed, to make it a 3-possession ball game.
And that's it. 3-possession game with 19 seconds remaining. Oduba gets the inbound. Almost a steal. Manalang. Razon, well defended. Jello, umatake. Razon off, balance shot is good. Still a 7-point lead. They foul Pido again. With 4 seconds remaining. (70-65) with 4 seconds remaining, and that the start to the 4th quarter was, maganda yung kinalabasan, because that was the cushion that they needed to withstand whatever Parañaque came up with here dito sa dulo.
That 9-0 run. But I thought, putting in Canaleta at the 5-minute mark was a crucial decision for Coach Boyet, because he put out Canaleta at about the 5-minute mark of the 3rd after picking up his 3rd foul. Now, why was that key? Because Parañaque had a run on their own, a 6-0 run, 59-56. But then Pingris and Canaleta, if you remember, Pingris had a nice dime to Canaleta off a ball movement, and then Pingris had a putback. So those 2 plays, 2 composed plays, were big for them to get this win.
And that's the shot I think will count. Yung 3-pointer na yan. And wow, the crowd just storming the court.
Ito yung inaantay nila.
71-68.
Can somebody tell the people, nandito si Sedev Tupas sa likod. Bakit papunta doon yung mga tao?
At si Christian Luanzon. Wala mo magpapapicture dito, but nonetheless, what a game. And what a game day here in the MPBL. You know, that hard-fought win by Muntinlupa, the win by San Juan as well, the big game by Louis Vigil, and this one capping it all off with Biñan coming out on top against Parañaque in a South Division duel. Best player of the game brought to you by Buenas, Kenny Roger Rucacurva. He is our choice para sa ating best player of the game. And why so, Christian?
Because his energy on the defensive end set the tone, especially in the first half. Both teams struggled of shooting the basketball. 31% for Biñan in the first half, 19 for Parañaque. But his presence on the defensive end, blocking shots. Biñan had 8 blocks in the first half, stealing the ball, making nice passes, getting offensive rebounds. And that energy continued in the second half, especially with a much better offensive production for them, especially in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter.
The final score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. And wow, what a Friday this has been. We'll be right back to wrap this ball game up.
Back at the Olivares College Gym for your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, and right now I am with the Buenas player of this game. Walang iba kundi si Kenny Rucacurva. Kenny, obviously sa opensa naaasahan ka talaga, pero sa game na to, ang mas nakita namin ay yung tapang mo sa depensa, yung steals mo at yung 9 rebounds mo.
First of all, nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord na binigay yung panalo sa amin. Binigay ko lang ang best ko para mag-guard yung mga guard nila sa Parañaque. May stop talaga kasi yun talaga yung nagmumula sa kanila yung opensa nila, kaya binigay ko yung best ko.
Sa susunod na laro, Kenny, masusubukan na naman ang tapang mo dahil ang kalaban nyo ay San Juan. Anong nasa isip mo?
Nasa isip ko lang, gusto namin manalo kasi 4 straight losses kami. Gusto namin dalhin itong momentum na to para sa mga upcoming games namin.
Meron ka ba mga gustong batiin at pasalamatan, Kenny?
Binabati ko si Boss Monching Talisayon, Vice Jel Alonte, Boss Rubentan, Boss West, Boss Andet, and sa mga sponsor namin sa Beast Motorcycle, Silent Tire, GameX Sports, Samson, Pinenclo, and MSC. And sa wife ko and sa anak ko, sa pamilya ko dyan sa Sakamutis, and sa mga barkada ko.
Right, maraming salamat. Our Buenas player of this game is Kenny Rucacurva. Sa Delphin, Coach Chris.
And Kenny Rucacurva is our best player of the game. Tomorrow, biyaheng Calasiao Sports Complex in Pangasinan Pampanga laban sa Bulacan ang unang laro. Nueva Ecija against Bataan in the second game. And the Pangasinan Heatwaves will take on the Quezon City Todo Action. Kagagaling lang din sa panalo in the main game at 8 p.m. And you know, it's been a wild Friday night dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. Very action-packed. And we saw Muntinlupa, San Juan winning earlier. And tonight in the main game, Biñan winning over the Parañaque Patriots. And that's it for us. For my partner, Christian Luanzon, courtside reporter Mika Abisamis, and for all the men and women making up our team here in the MPBL. Maraming salamat po. Ito po si Daf Tupa saying good night from Parañaque City.